Hey there, I am Rick Forche, and I'm here to talk to you today about responsibility as a father, as a parent. So, when does it end? Does it ever end? Responsibility for our children. It's an interesting topic that's been coming to me lately as I continue to have concerns, sometimes worry for my children, even though they are grown. So, let's talk about that for a minute. So responsibility, let's break that down first. So we have responsibility. So we have an ability to respond. That's really what it's about, responsibility. When my children were young, firstborn, as they grew up, I felt a very strong responsibility for their well-being. So I did my best to provide, to make sure that they had adequate clothing, food, shelter, opportunities, that they felt good about themselves, that they could grow up to be compassionate, kind people, independent, and that they'd, make that wonderful contribution to the world. So that's what I felt a strong responsibility for. Today, I'm doing my best not to be responsible for them. I'm doing my best to be responsible to them, and that's different. So I have a responsibility to them to be at my best, to be that elder, to provide guidance when appropriate. And that's not a responsibility for them. I'm not responsible for their well-being unless it's, of course, an emergency situation and they require some help. Then, that's what family and friends are for. But my day-to-day responsibility is to them, to be the best father, elder, an example that I can be. And that's enough for me. It's not always easy to separate myself from being responsible for them because, I did a really good job of being responsible for them. And it was a big part of my identity. So it's, in a way, transforming myself into a new version of me that is a little bit more independent of my children and from my children. And it's not always an easy process, but I understand that it's worth it. It's worth it in the long run for them so that they can mature and grow independently into the wonderful adults that they're meant to be. And it's important for me to be independent as an elder and as a parent to move on with the next phase of my life. So something to think about responsibility for someone and a responsibility to someone. In my opinion, two completely different things. So have a great day, take care, and we'll talk soon.